My name is Naomi. I run Dance Matters, and today we are going to be exploring some of the more unusual time steps that are out there. We all know shuffle, hop, spring, tap, step, step. Shuffle, hop, spring, tap, step, step. We can all do that. So let's do something a bit more unusual. So, best get these on. I'm going to ask you to do your own warm-up. So if you haven't done that already, pause this video, go and do a warm-up, come back to me when you're done, alright? Haha, you're back. Are you all warmed up and ready to go? Good. Let's make a start.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Singles, doubles and triples. So, 5, 6, 7. Here's the double. Here's the triple. Do what you fancy. Other foot, single. Double. Triple. There you go. Smashing. So there is your LA time step. So that's rather fun, isn't it? It's a nice one, I find. I use that with my ladies. Once they've really grasped a pick-up time step, we have a go at those as well, and they quite like that one. So that's the LA. Oh gosh, we're all stripping off. Cool. Let's move on. Let's see if you know this one. Do you know a Bojangles time step? Big shake of heads. Oh, I'm doing well. 2 out of 2. This is good. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Right, Bojangles time step. So, and as named after Mr. Bojangles, the lovely Bill Robinson. So that's where this is coming from. The previous time step, we started on the count of 8, but not for this one. We start on the count of 1. Okay. We have got, you are ready to dance with your right foot, but your first thing you need to do is hop on your left. What I'd like is a hop, shuffle, step. It can be a straight shuffle, it can be a side shuffle. You choose. Hop, shuffle, step. And then a step stamp. So the step is on the spot, and the stamp is a nice flat-footed one in front of you, but doesn't carry your weight. So we've got hop, shuffle, step, 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 ready to move on with that same foot. Okay, so you could do it like I say. You can do it straight, or you can make it side. Entirely up to you. Okay, we've got, so that's 1 and a 2 and 3. We've got and 4 coming up. You've just done a step stamp. What you're going to do is you're going to give me a pick up hop with that foot. So it's 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. So straight again. Again, there's no gap. We're cracking on. After the pick up hop, I've got another shuffle spring. So we've already had a shuffle step, hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp, pick up, hop. But this is a shuffle spring. So it has a bit of elevation about it. Pretty please? So 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5. So 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5. Last time. 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5. Okay. Now we slow down. We calm down. The rhythm of the next bit is and 6 and 7 and 8, and try and keep it as even an eighth as you can rather than an accented eighth. What you're doing is shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So rather than shuffle, step, shuffle, step, it's shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So there's a little moment. That's quite nice. I like that moment there. It's a little bit of syncopation there, isn't it? Okay, that's it. That is it. So, and 6 and 7 and 8. So tacking that on, hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp, pick up, hop, shuffle, spring. Then you can have a moment's pause before shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp, pick up, hop, shuffle, spring, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. That's a nice rhythm, isn't it? Quite pleasing. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That means you're standing on your right foot. Guess what? You are ready to boogie. So you've done a shuffle step, and the next thing you're going to do is a hop, shuffle, step. And we're off again. So let's just try the left foot. Standing on your left, ready to shuffle with, hop on that left foot. What do I mean? Sorry, hop on that right foot and then shuffle that left. So hop, shuffle, step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, step. Forget that. That did not happen. Hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp. Hop, shuffle, spring, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Phew. And again. Okay, one more with that foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So, if you're okay already, give me a quick thumbs up. Look at those thumbs up. Good. Same as before, it's a construction of 3. I want right foot, left foot, right foot. So, we are standing on the left foot, ready to boogie. And you're going to do the whole thing through 3 times over. Let's have a go. 5, 6, 7, 8. All being well, you are ready with your left foot to do something. The break. The break is a 2-bar break, and it goes hop, shuffle, step, hop, shuffle, step, hop, shuffle, step, tap, step, clap. So there's 3 hop, shuffle steps. Now you may not have heard the clap because sometimes Zooms takes those out, doesn't it? So it's 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, and 7, 8. And then all being well, that you find yourself on the other foot, ready to start again. So last time with the break, hop, shuffle, step, we're going on 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, something I find when my girls are doing this, they get their weight on the wrong foot just before the tap step. So when you're sharing this with your dancers, be aware that sometimes they do a dig, and then they try to do the tap step on the same foot, and then they can't work out why they've got the wrong foot. So make sure that they are definitely transferring their weight from foot to foot. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're off with the other foot. Okay, we're doing well. Goodness. So, here we go. Let's go from the top. We're doing on the count of 1, hop, shuffle, step. We're doing the whole thing over 3 times, and then we've got the funky break at the end. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're off. Cool. It's a pleasing one. It's quite nice, this one. Don't know why, I just like the rhythm. I feel like it's singing something. I feel like I should know the song, and I don't, but it's got that feel to it. So let's start the whole thing through and see if you can bash on with no, do you know what? Rather than doing the whole thing through and then seeing if we can do the left foot, let's do the whole thing, but start with your left foot. Haha. So be standing on your right, and we're going to go from the top. Here we go, starting on 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. doing well. You're back where you started. Cool. How did that go? Is that all right? We all good? Happy days? Good. Cool. So there's 2 of your time steps. Hopefully, if we've got time, we'll just make sure we'll go right back to the beginning. We'll do all of the time steps at the end. So that's your Bojangles. Where are we at? Oh, it's 10:02. So we're kind of halfway through our time. And we're doing really well. So let's move on. Value for money, this one. Okay, best ask you, look at your faces. Have you done a Hoofer time step? Nope. Oh, 3 out of 3. This is going well. I will tell you, if I get time, what I'll do is, I'm guessing you're all teachers. Are you all teachers? Yeah, cool. I'll give you a super easy one as well that you might be able to use with your less advanced kids. So anyway, I'll do a Hoofer and then I'll cram in an easy one. So now this one, I'm going to apologise a little bit. As you can see, this is my tap board. I've only got this much room because otherwise I'd scratch up my living room floor. So, but it travels a little bit. It travels from side to side. So I apologise if some of my sounds vanish because I'm tapping on toweling. I'm sorry. So, and what we're going to do is the Hoofer time step, and it starts, you're standing on your left foot ready to boogie, and it starts with 2 open ball changes. So they're going to travel to your left side. Oh, see, I'm already off my board. So we've got 2 open ball changes, and that's and 8 and 1. Okay, so what you do need to be able to do once you've finished that one, like I was talking about before, make sure you transfer your weight so that this foot is ready to continue, rather than some of my dancers, they do, and they're stuck, their weight is evenly distributed and they can pick a foot and it could well be the wrong one. So make sure you transfer your weight, because then this foot is going to do a pick up with a step kind of behind, like it's almost as though you're doing a coupe, pick up step, and then it stamps to the side, and that one does a pick up behind, and then you stamp to the front. Okay, so you've got 2 pickups behind, so you go pick up step, stamp, there's no weight on that, pick up step, stamp, there's no weight on that, and that same foot is going to do a pick up and step to the side. Okay, so we've got 3 pickups. You've got one that goes behind and flat, one that goes behind and front, one that goes to the side, and a tap step across. Okay, right, so it goes pick up step, stamp, pick up step, stamp, pick up step, tap, step. What's the timing on that, I asked myself. And 1 and, oh, hang on. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So an even accented rhythm. Is it accented? No, it's an even rhythm, I would suggest. So it goes and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. We're just going to finish it here. And 7 is a side shuffle. Sorry, that's toweling for you, isn't it? So that's, it goes and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. One more. I was less defined than I wanted to be there. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So start it. Notice we've still got the same foot. So that's the foot that we start with our open ball changes. We've got and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. That's your time step. That is it. So one more again. Again, the whole rhythm is an even 8s. 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. And you're straight into 2 more of the same. So you've got and you do it again. So you notice this does not change feet from time step to time step. It's all the same foot. So let's do 3. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Okay. After the final third shuffle, you've got straight into a step stamp. Okay. Now, the step stamp needs to transfer your weight. So you're now on your front foot. Here comes a break. My adults found this tricky, so be ready. So hop, dig. So it's all about transferring to weight or not, as the case would be with this one. Hop, dig, and then your same foot is 2 tap steps. So hop, dig, tap, step, tap, step. And you can imagine lots of people were getting caught out and making it a tap step. Don't. Hop, dig. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And the rhythm continues. And 5, and 6, and 7. What we got here? Shuffle, step, stamp, pick up, dig. And again, no weight on there. So that's and 5, and 6, and 7. So the whole of the break is hop, dig, step, 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 shuffle, step, stamp, pick, pick. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. I hope giving you the timing helps. So just as a teaching tool, some people don't like them, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. So do the break again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, dig. And that's a dig so that you can do all change for change. And then you're off the other way. Da, da, da. So one more time on the break. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Righty-ho. So if I don't know about you, but we'll have a go. So the sellotape, I always talk about sellotape, how you transition from one thing to another. The transition from the last third and final shuffle is a step stamp, and that transfers your weight. Hop, dip, and then you're off again. So that's your sellotape. Oh, good luck. It's always the sellotape that catches me out on this one, so good luck, everybody. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Oh, I did that wrong. Can I start again? No, I did it right, and I stopped myself. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, gang. So sorry. So I'm allowed one. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. I've got it wrong. Now I really did do it wrong. Oh, I'm not allowed to. Don't watch. Let me just do this. See, I can do it. Stupid girl. Oh, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. I told you I'd do it wrong. Oh, it's always the sellotape. Always the sellotape. Can we do it again just for me? I'm so sorry. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Are we all right? Are we okay? So, should we have a bash at the other side? Okay, keeping my eyes on the time. It's all good, my timer hasn't popped up. So, we're doing the open ball changes. We're leading with the left foot. Starting on and 8. 5, 6, 7. One more time. Sorry, we might get my cat in shot as well. Oh, now we've got a cat and everything. Oh, days. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the studio? So, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the timing of the whole thing is a very boring and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 3 times. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. We're off again. Okay, so what I'd like to see, sorry with the cat, I'm going to have a look at you guys. So are you ready? I'll go and count you in. I'm going to have a sneaky look and see what you're doing. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Oh, it's the break, isn't it? It's the break that just goes, what? Yeah, so sellotape catches us out. So what's the last thing we've done? So that's the last thing we did. That's my sellotape. Oh, my timer's popped up. That's terrible. So that's the sellotape, but then you have to slow yourself down. So when I'm doing this with my girls, what I tend to say is calm down. So that's the rhythm of what we're about to do. I just want to get rid of my timer because it's in the way. Cool. So calm down, which is 1, 2. So the last bit is 7 and 8. Calm down. So last time that goes shuffle, step, stamp, hop, dig, tap, step, shuffle, step, stamp, dig, dig. And again, go from the shuffle that's and 7 and 7 and 8, hop, dig, tap, step, shuffle, step, stamp, dig, dig. Okay, and then you're off again. There you're off again. So because I'm conscious of the time, I want to cram one more in. I'm sorry if that's slightly clunky. So one for your ease, perhaps for the not quite intermediate kids, that kind of thing. Have you done a military time step? No, go. Oh, 4 out of 4, get in. So this is straightforward. So it's a nice one for a warm-up if you're bored of doing the same old warm-ups. So it's a really simple collection of steps. It's just shuffle, hop, step, and then 2 steps. That's it. That's your whole palette of steps. That's all it is. Join me. Okay, so that's it. That's all you need to know. So what do we need in the construction of this time step? You need 2 of them. Now, the break is 3 lots of shuffle, hop, steps. And the step. That's it. That is it. So it goes and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So it's da 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 da. And then it goes shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, step, step. And it's very much on the spot. Now, it's called a military time step. If I just give you a bit more of a body, because you're supposed to be marching. So if you want to get the arm line going, so loose fists in an opposition arm line. So one's in the small of your back and one's here. Apologise, I know you can't see my feet. But that's your military time step. That's an easy one. So, but it is a single. There is a double. There is a triple. Let's just do. Tell you what we'll just do. Let's do the whole thing through singles on both feet. You ready? 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1. Other foot. There you go. So to make it to make the single into a double, it's all about that's the bit, that's the only bit that changes every time you do the march. Is the first one to make it a double, instead of it being step, it becomes tap, step. That's it. Okay, so that's your double. So perhaps unsurprisingly, to make it a triple, both of the steps become tap steps. So instead of or, they both become. Now, if you have dancers who you really struggle to keep them on the balls of their feet, we all have those dancers who sit on their heels, don't we? If you have those ones, this is useful for this one because they have to stay up to do the triple. So let's have a bash. You ready? 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's your triple for a military time step. What have I got? 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Oh, sugar. So what have we covered today? We've covered a lot of ground. I'm sorry it's a flying visit in 45 minutes, but you've done heaps. So we started with the pick-up time step, which is the one that looks a bit like a regular pick-up time step. So it's the LA pick-up time step. So pick up, hop, shuffle, spring, shuffle, ball change, that one. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I lost that. So that was your LA. Oh, I'm really keeping my eyes on the time. So Bojangles is one we did next, which is the one that I was enjoying so much. The hop, shuffle, step, step, stamp. So it goes. So that's your Bojangles. The Hoofer is the tricky one, with the sellotape that catches me out. Quickly, we've got ball change, big side. I'm going slowly. Last one. Don't forget the sellotape. And then the final one we did was the military, which is the hop, shuffle, step with optional military arms. Cool. So I've got less than 3 minutes. So have you got any questions before I love you and leave you? Have you got anything you want to clarify? Are you all happy? You all happy, people? I don't think I can turn your ask to on. Ah, there you go. Yes, Martin.
On the Hoofer one.
Yes.
Is this on the balls? The ball changes at the beginning. Are they
The open ball change? Okay, good question. I would suggest that they are ball flat.
Okay.
Rather than ball. And it's certainly not ball stamp, if you know what I mean. It's more of a ball flat. The emphasis, I'm sorry that I couldn't do that on my silly board, is more about can you make it travel? So if that means be more lifted and on the balls of your feet, do that. If you can make it travel and be ball flat, do that too.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
And no worries. Anything else? Alex, Emma, have you had fun? It's a ridiculous thing to be doing on a Thursday afternoon in our houses, isn't it? I hope you've all been coping well in lockdown. I know it's been tricky. Don't know, we've all found it hard, hasn't it? My little numbers went down and then up. My teens, I lost them. Really not great. Then my adults, brilliant. I've gained those. They're great. And then my older people, I got a line dancing class. Yeah, they're not good with the technology, so I haven't seen them. So we've all had this, haven't we? But We're nearly there, aren't we? April the 12th is just around the corner. Oh, yeah, keep your fingers crossed for April the 12th. And then May the 17th is not really around the corner, is it? But anyway, we'll get there. So, give me a beautiful bow. I always end with a bow. So, hell, let's do it on Zoom as well. Thanks for your time today, girls. It's been really lovely seeing you. And if you ever want, a drop-in session with your kids or your adults, give me a shout. Let's face it, I'm not going any place, am I? Well, I love you. Goodbye. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Welcome to my home.